There's a lot of Tinkerbells out there. I ain't no Tinkerbell. I'm a man. Everything in me work for the benefit of women and offspring. I'm a man. I'll for you. I'm trying to hold this phone up with my shoes and my backpack. Yeah. I appreciate y'all divine feminines. I appreciate y'all. I know the divine masculines gonna ride up eventually. You know they be late. We've been waiting on them for. Imagine how it feel being a strong man, y'all. I've been waiting on other strong men all my life. So much I had to have the strong men. I've had the strong men. I have two sons. I got two sons. Beautiful. A Leo and a Capricorn. Beautiful. When I say they energies is top tier, sons ain't never do no wrong. They just waiting. I just talking to my 12-year-old. I say, son, what you doing? Reading my psychology book. I said, look at that. Boy, you your daddy's son. Reading my psychology book. My other one, 5. I say, Allah, what you doing? Just having fun in my imagination. Yeah, you gotta. And then I be training them. Sometimes I put them in predicaments where they gotta save me. I say, son, daddy having a bad day, son. Daddy don't feel too good, son. What should I do? This is my 5-year-old. My son say, first, sit down. Are you breathing? I be like, I'm breathing. He say, you sure? We're gonna breathe together. He say, in life, X life. My son, he top tier. Sometimes I tell him, I say, son, if I'm ever feeling bad in my head or if I'm feeling sad, what I need to do? He said, you need to breathe and you need to calm down. I love see what I mean? I'm preparing them for me in the future. Yeah, you get my sons about 20 years, they gonna be bigger and stronger than me. Yep. That's how bad it is. So I know what women going through. Yep. Definitely I'm a good father. I'm the eldest of 11. I'm the eldest of 11 people. I done raised 11 people before I got to raising my own. So that feel good. And 7 of them women. So I've been lifting women up since yay high. My sister just called me. She said, bro, you trying to go to Vegas next month? I said, yeah. I ain't even asked the date. I said, yeah, I'm trying to go to Vegas. Yeah. She said, I'm trying to go get in that sphere. I said, me too. We out. We out. Cause I told them a long time ago, don't you be stressing about no money and allow money to be taking you from life and allow this need for your life to be a certain type of way to take you from actually living in life. I'm gonna say it again. Don't be stressing about money and allow this money to keep you from living in life and allow your needs in life to keep you from actually living the life. Imagine people only focusing on the needs. You forget about the life part. Yep. Yeah, you got to convince money to money chase. Look, y'all, I'm getting text messages now. Money chasing me. Somebody just I got the plane over me. I don't know if y'all can hear that plane. Somebody had just let me just let y'all know the money that's chasing me. 2 people trying to book tickets. So right before I went, look, here goes somebody else. Can I come where you at? See what I mean? They on my top. That's the 3rd person trying to get this ticket. This person drove from Maryland. She got a boyfriend in Jersey. I'm in Philly. She done drove up from Maryland. That's one of my good friends. Like literally, she one of my good students. She done bought me 2 turtles upon meeting me. The first day meeting me, she had 2 turtles for me. But she still gotta wait. Can I come to you? You know I'm over here with Tree. That's my good friend right here. Hey Tree, go ahead and introduce yourself, Tree. Go ahead and tell him, this Tree right here, y'all. Go ahead and tell him, introduce yourself, Tree. We've been at this for a little while. This is my friend. He a little shy. He a little shy. But Tree said, how you doing? Tree said, how you doing? I got you, but don't even worry about it. Tree said, how you doing? It's a big trick. Old trick. Wise. We man, Tree over here sharing the wisdom. Sometimes I be in meditation. I go in different places in meditation. Sometimes I see Tree. I be like, Tree, I'm going to be over there in like a couple days. Give me a second. Tree like a mile from where I'm at. I walked over here, all the way over here to Tree. Yep. I walked all the way over here to Tree. Traffic, you don't really want to drive. I'm in Philly. I'm in the center city of Philly, on the north side. Temple campus. Yeah. But nevertheless, y'all, you have to trick money to following you. If you be chasing money, women understand this. Y'all see the money trying to follow y'all. Y'all smile hard enough, somebody give you some money. Because men, we naturally givers. When a man being stingy, know that he is operating from some feminine energy inside of himself. I'm going to say it again. When a man is being stingy, I don't mean he don't got it. I mean, he got it. He don't want to give it to you. That's feminine. No, you ain't had to be his wife. No, you ain't had to love him like his sisters or his mother. You ain't had to love him like that. He ain't even had to like you like that. That ain't why he don't like himself. It's something he going through. You know how women can be insecure about themselves? Yeah, be demonizing themselves. Yeah. So when a man can do that too, he operating in doing something feminine. Okay? Because we naturally givers. Look how much I give you. I pour out. It's spilling out my pores. I give you. It ain't about nothing to give you. That's my natural. Actually, that make me feel more masculine. I judge my days on how much I done gave today. How much I done gave. Okay? How much I done gave. I don't care what I look like. I'm a man. See, listen, unlike women, y'all can change yourself. You can go dial yourself up. You go put your makeup on. I'm a man. If I wake up uglier than yesterday, then I got to deal with it. If I wake up, Lord, so it's a certain type of confidence you got to have as a man. Confidence is masculine. I'm telling you where it comes from. That's because I can see soul. It's past the body. I see soul already. I'm past the body. You feel what I mean? I'm past the body. I'm out here vibing with my good friend, Tree. Me and Tree out here running from the money. Here I go, I'm back. I had to tell him, listen, y'all know how I am. You interrupting my mentations with myself. I go through mentations, then meditations. Yup. Mentations and y'all like this shirt? Yeah, this is my first time wearing it. I just bought it. I like it. I'm just, seeing if y'all like it. How y'all feeling today? Y'all been enjoying yourselves? Life has been treating you abundantly. Hopefully y'all not running around chasing no money. That's a dark thing to do, to chase money. Only a dark energy will convince you to chase money. I remember Lil Wayne had in the song 6 foot, 7 foot, he said, paper chasing, tell that paper look, I'm right behind you. Right behind some money? Paper, he said that. Paper chasing, tell that paper look, I'm right behind you. No, Lil Wayne, we not finna be behind no money in front of me. Right? It's a different algorithm when you're chasing money. When you chasing money, when you have to chase money, you haven't tapped into value. You're also saying don't nobody want to come give it to you. Right? No matter who you are. If you're a man, you have to be valuable for people to come give you money. And this doesn't have to be for work. If a woman love you enough, she'll give you the money. People love you, they'll give you the money. They much more rather you have it. Sometimes people see money more valuable when you got it than when they got it. Yeah. It's about value. Same for a woman. Right? If you have some value, doesn't matter what the value, and doesn't matter how you perceive someone else's value. Yeah, somebody can be making someone feel good. A man to give you an arm and a leg, and probably a kidney. As it pertains to some money, you'll be all right if you have a value. But when you have to chase it, you're also saying, I don't have a value that I recognize that I can allow the world to recognize in me. You don't have a value. I mean, it's there, but you can't recognize it. Recognize your value. You finna be chasing money is silly. When anything you gotta chase is running away from you. That's why I don't chase women. I don't chase anything. I don't chase money. I don't chase women. I don't chase people. I don't chase relationships. I don't chase followers. I don't chase subscribers. I don't chase likes. I don't chase feel goods. I don't chase anything that you can, I don't chase anything. I'm not a chaser. I'm a runner, body of a runner. I've always been a runner. I ran 3 miles a day. I'm a runner, but I'm not a chaser. See, I'll run towards the things that I need. I'll run to feel good. I'll run towards peace. Okay, I'll run towards being powerful. Okay, I'll run towards increasing my awareness. I'll run towards things. But I'm not gonna chase no money. Yeah, you shouldn't chase. Okay, you shouldn't chase. Any man that got to chase, he imbalanced in his feminine attributes. Divine man is masculine and feminine. A divine woman is masculine and feminine. I don't want y'all to think of womanhood as just prissy and femininity, and I don't want y'all to think like that. She got some strong masculine attributes. She may look a little tough on the surface if she been around men that she can't be men around. That she can't be woman around. So she a little tough one, but that's not what she want to be. Yeah, she much more rather be a balance. And sometimes the balance look like 60-40. She rather be 60% of that woman and 40% of that man. But sometimes she got to be 60% of that man and put her woman card a little down. Y'all got to stop doing that. I mean, the people that's perceiving women as strong, as masculine. That is not masculine. That is womanly. You ain't never seen women. You don't know women. What type of mama you got? You think your mama was just one way? Your mama learned. I know your mama. Mamas love me, always did. Mama tell her daughter, listen to him. That's the one. You marry my daughter? Mama come at you. You marry my daughter? You taking her with you for forever? I always been loved by mamas. Mamas know. And grandmamas. Right? A good grandmama, a nice, sweet old lady. She got some strong masculine tendencies, but they balance. And that's why she's sweet. She's sweet because she grants peace. Peace is a male frequency. Peace is masculine. Chaos is feminine. Peace, masculine, chaos is feminine. That's why they're using that against y'all. They're feeding women chaos because that's what you want to eat. That's what you like to eat. A woman told me last week, she said, we was in conversation. She wanted to debate a little bit. Oh, I said, baby, I'm Babayah. Oh, I don't know how many energies like me you done met, because I ain't the one to think that I'm the only. I belong to a frequency, so it's others like me, male and female. I said, I'm Babayah. I don't debate. Sometimes you gotta tell people that. No, I don't debate. I teach or learn. She said, but you know how you can be going back and forth with people? I said, no, I don't. I don't go back and forth. I'm going to get my point across. You're going to shut up. You're going to get your point across. I'm going to shut up. That's it. Debating is when you really want me to be on your side. Debating is when you really wants me to, I have to agree with you. I don't have to agree with anyone. I don't even have to like you to love you. I don't have to like you to respect you. I don't have to like you. I don't have to agree with you for us to be able to converse. But people that feel like you have to agree with them, now you got to debate them. And the debate is about them trying to win over your belief in whatever they say. What? No, I don't debate. I'm far too wise to debate. I'm going to teach or learn. Next time somebody next time somebody try to debate y'all tell them the same thing. Tell them I don't debate now. I teach or learn. Right now, I'm teaching. I'm a teach or learn. It's not going to go that, Yup. So yeah, when men are in predicaments, they got to chase money. They feminine attributes they're not balanced. They imbalanced. They too masculine. And too much masculine. That's why it's called toxic masculinity. Too much masculine make a female. A negative and a negative, or you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't follow they math no more. But yeah, too much masculinity is gonna make you a female. Just like too much femininity is gonna make you masculine, right? A bunch of women together, someone is gonna end up masculine. Look at what's happening to women today. We got more butchers than we ever had. We got more time women than we ever had. Tomboys, butchers, women that has overly active masculine tendencies. That's because the world has been feminized. The world getting feminized. Look what's happening to the women. They becoming more masculine. So too much femininity creates masculinity. Too much masculinity creates femininity. That's how it works. We don't make the rules. It's just how it is. It'll take you to be living life to learn that. Okay? Peace, power, and prosperity. Yeah, the soft girl is the one that got that masculine balance. The soft girl era. See, because she operating peacefully. I want peace. That's her masculinity. And she want to be around masculine men that make her, it's easier for her to be peaceful. See, it's going to take for your masculinity to recognize his masculinity. And his femininity is going to have to recognize your femininity. Is that clear? Yes. Listen, for him to bring out the femininity in you, he must first bring up the masculinity in you. He must be able to speak to you. He must be able to, speak to you logically in a way and intimately enough that doesn't make you feel less than. He bringing you to his level, right? A divine man wants you on his level. He don't talk at you. He talk to you. He don't talk down to you. He talks to you. To you is this way. At you is down there. He talked to you, right? So a divine masculine is going to bring out the masculinity in you, and that's going to balance the femininity in you, and then you and your soft girl ever. Same way. A divine feminine is going to bring out the femininity in a man. She going to bring it out. Okay? And then he ain't in no soft man era, but he in his, he in his masculine era. He in his copper era. We're going to call it copper. Why is that? Because look, if peace is masculine and chaos is feminine, he need to be more chaos for him to be masculine. So we need to see some chaos. Ain't you upset about something? Ain't you finna ready to do something? Come on, I love y'all. So I'm so glad I understand the female principle. I'm so glad that I had 7 sisters. I know exactly what y'all need. Talking to me is like, they be like, he knows. Yeah, I know. Because what else would I be here for? I'm a man. So to figure you out was easy. You my counterpart. I just think about what balances me. It's not a hard thought. Some men are overthinking this. They confused within their own self. Right? Yeah, so we need more men. And this is why instead of complaining about these men, I'd rather train them if they want the training. But also, I'd rather have my offspring. I had to create the men. I had to. I had no other choice. Y'all got to understand, I've been a man for a long time. I'm the eldest of 11. They put the responsibility on me to lead my household since I was 5. Okay? 5, that done led me to be a man who don't curse, who don't drink, who don't smoke, who don't do intoxicants. That done led me to be a man that felt comfortable leading anyone, but first his siblings. Yeah, I don't do a lot of things. I don't chase money. Yeah, I don't chase someone's victory over me. I don't need to be any of those things. I'm already content, satiated. I got a lot of words to say outside of happy. I'm content. I'm satiated. I'm satisfied. I'm relaxed. I'm comfortable, even when I'm uncomfortable. You feel what I mean? Peace, power, and prosperity, divine feminine. Thank y'all for keeping me lit. Thank y'all for keeping me the right balance between peace and chaos. I thank y'all for that. Yeah, I thank y'all for that, because that's what's wrong with men. Some of them too peaceful. When y'all see men too peaceful, y'all look at them as feminine. Sir, don't you got a roar in you? You gotta understand, it's easy for me to take the side of I got 7 sisters, so I'm looking at them. I'm looking with them. Like, hold on. He ain't got no roar? He know how to be upset with something? Do he know how to be upset with himself? Until he know how to be upset with himself, he ain't gonna be able to change nothing. You don't change nothing until you disgust it. Imagine when you want to gain weight. Imagine when you want to lose weight. Imagine when you feel unhealthy. Until you're disgusted, disgust. That's how low you gotta go to lift up. You gotta be disgusted. It ain't just a not like, oh, I don't like that about me. So that ain't enough. I don't like that we don't have food to give the women. I don't like that we don't have water systems to give our offspring, to give our women, to give our elderly. I don't like that we don't have a schooling system. Sir, you have to be disgusted. That's why I teach. I'm the school. I'm going to be building these to all the days of my life, because this is what I need. This is what my people need. Sir, I am disgusted. Disgusted. And no, I'm not putting it on my elders. I'm not disgusted with my elders. I'm not putting it on other men that I know that ain't strong as me. I'm disgusted with me. And wherever my reflection may have manifested, I'm disgusted with me. First, how dare I allow this? I'm the one that been alive. How dare I allow that? I'm the one alive now. How dare I just complain about the schooling we don't have? I'm a teacher. I became the answer. How dare I just complain? I don't even allow complaints around me. Don't you do that. That's cursing. I don't curse. Haven't done it in over 2 decades. Don't you curse me. I don't play English language games. Only person that got the power to curse is a female. She the only one that can do that. Because, listen, she birthed light and darkness. So she always has it in the palm of her hands. She is the light and the darkness. She is the void. She's the blackness. Okay, so she got that power. That's why y'all can curse differently. Y'all can be like, B, and blah, 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 blah. Y'all can curse differently. Change the whole frequency of a word. I'm a man. No matter how I say B, it's going to be B. I can't make telling somebody how the F you doing. I can't make that sound cute. She can make it sound cute. Beautiful. Well, that's nice. Thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for the gift. She got the power. See, this is the stuff men don't want y'all to know. This is what they keeping y'all distracted from. They don't want a woman to know her power. They don't want you to know your power. I'm here. I got 7 sisters. You think I'm going to lead this earth before y'all know your power? Y'all going to more than know your power. Y'all going to have enough power to change it. Be the threat again. She the threat. I'm the light. She the fire. 2 different ball games. I'm the light, she the fire. Yup. In between us is electricity. That's what they call chemistry. In between us is electricity. As the divine masculine and the divine feminine, I'm the light, she the fire. Okay? She the fire. In between us is electricity. How dare I not tell my counterpart that she the fire? Who benefit from the fire but man? When a fire hot, I'm warm, ain't I? I benefit from the fire. I'm the first benefit. I'm her counterpart. I'm the first benefactor of her fire. You remember that. divine feminine and our divine masculine, right? You the first benefactor to his light. You the first benefactor to his light. If he the light and you the fire, he the man, you the woman, right? He the first benefactor to your fire and you the first benefactor to his light. Okay? So I already know how my divine feminine is receiving me. Y'all the first benefactors. Secondary benefactors is those other sons, those other light beings, those other men. But stop convincing yourself you a light being. You are not a light being. I am a light being. My divine counterpart, my opposite, my reflection. You ain't my opposite. You're my reflection. Excuse me. Okay? She's fire. Right? If I have fire and across from fire gonna be the light. What can I see from the light? Light is the reflection of fire. That's where the light coming from. And don't I come from you? I come from you, right? That's right. I come from you. Yep. Yeah, light is the reflection of fire. Don't y'all forget that, right? Because we share these interchangeable positions. Because then you're going to be the reflection of my light, right? You're going to be the reflection of my light. The difference is I don't have to be fire. See, we're not trying to be each other, but we are going to be reflections of each other. We don't have to be each other, okay? I don't have to be the fire of a woman. She divine. That's what makes her divine. The fire makes you divine, okay? The fact that you can give birth to the fire, okay? You give birth to fire because I come from you. Where do suns come from? Suns come from black holes. The black hole is that vagina. Suns come from black holes. Suns come from the space. Suns, okay, come from. So she the void. Inside that void is everything. Inside of black is everything. Okay, so that's why you divine, because you decided to be the fire. It's your choice. Yeah, chaos is your choice. You could have chose peace a long time ago. You could have, but it don't feel natural, do it? You ever try to be too calm for too long? It don't feel natural for y'all. Not alone. Okay, not alone. If you're gonna be peaceful, it's gonna be because and for a man in your offspring. But you don't have no reason to be peaceful by yourself or around other women. There's finna be some chaos that arise. We need some drama. We need some drama because it don't make sense. Because she put herself back in the place of creation. If there's nothing, okay, then we gonna need some big bangs to happen. Where them big bangs at? That's the drama. I want y'all to understand how we operate celestially, okay, on an astronomical level and on a biological level. These are things that men, that nefarious men, I'm gonna say, that undivine men, I ain't gonna call them undivine, I'm gonna call them uncertains. That's what I call them, unfamiliars, uncertains. Yeah, these type of men didn't want you to know how strong you were. These type of men are going to the grave before you find out what you are. So he's confusing you, okay? I understand that a lot of females, right, that's trying to graduate to women are going through identity crisis. You think you alone there? You think that was by mistake? More importantly, how would I know something that you going through? There is something that I see that you can't. Yeah, because I see a world against you. Just like you can see some things that I can't. You see a world against me. Okay? You see that I'm the most hated attribute on the earth. I'm the most hated being on the earth. I'm hated in my household. I'm hated in my community. I'm hated in my neighborhood. I'm hated by my governing forces. I'm hated. But I'm only hated because they hate you. They're afraid of you. They hate me, but they're afraid of you. That's different. I'm sure y'all realize they're afraid of you, right? I'm talking to the divine feminine. You know they afraid of y'all, right? Yeah, that's the real truth. This one ain't gonna be viral. Well, who knows? You know, I'm gonna go ahead and right when I'm finished, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot y'all a nice clip, real quick, nice little 30 seconds, 90 y'all, cause y'all don't got the time to be playing with me. And women gonna pick it up if it's worth something or put it down. The algorithm can't stop y'all. I want y'all to know that the algorithm cannot stop you. Y'all are the algorithm. Algorithm can't stop y'all. So when the truth get to flowing around, it finna be what? That dangerous work. But I want y'all to know they afraid of y'all. Yep, I think I'm gonna start the post off with that. I'm gonna say, to the divine feminine that's out there, I want y'all to know that they afraid of you. Yeah, they afraid of you transitioning from female to woman and you stepping into what you are and who you are. Okay, so I understand that we all going through identity crisis. My divine feminine, you going through an identity crisis. Okay, let this be a reminder though to your spirit that they afraid of you. It's something that they don't want you to realize about you, and what that is, because we ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't them. They don't want you to know how powerful you are. They don't want you to know that everything bends to your will. Everything bends to your will. You don't believe me? Go out there and scream. Go outside and scream. See if the trees don't respond to you screaming. See if the birds don't respond to you screaming. Watch the animals. Watch the little ones. Watch the men and watch other women. Just go out there and scream. Do a happy scream. It don't matter how you scream. The world finna bend to you. Your vocal cords operate at a certain frequency. Nothing else can make that sound but you. Y'all hear the birds in the AM? Birds tweet elite all day, but can't none of them make that sound. Even a bird finna bend down to you. See, this is what they don't want you to know. This is what they don't want you to know. Right? And what you've done is, out of all this bending, you decided, oh my goodness, I'm getting goosebumps just about to tell y'all this. You decided, out of everything bending to you, you decided, there shall be only one thing that I bend to. And you decided that to be me. That's why we like to bend y'all over. You decide for that to be the divine masculine. The only thing that you finna bend to is your equal. The only thing that you finna bend to, right? Or even heed the voice of, or even heed the imagination of, is your divine masculine equal. That's why they hate him. That's the only thing. You done bent to him and gave him your power and shared it with him. Yeah, they don't want that. Yeah, I wouldn't want that either if I was against the evolution of mankind. Because what is the natural ascension and the evolution of mankind? We was already trying to come together, right? That's what marriage is. We was already trying to come together, right? What is her and her ultimate balance of divine feminine and divine masculine? She becomes a whole planet. What is he in his ultimate balance of divine feminine and divine masculine? They becoming the stars again. They creating new worlds. They can heal upon touch. I speak to this tree and heal this tree. I keep this tree strong. I love you, tree. You my friend, tree. You seen, tree. Okay? I'm sharing your beauty with people who ain't even here to see you or witness you because you matter that much. Just my frequency, just me using them words, right? Raises the immune system of this tree. That's what I mean. We'll begin to heal upon touch. We'll begin to, walk in our imagination, and we didn't imagine the worlds we can see. Okay? Yeah. Do what you've been thinking. Do what you've been imagining. Yep. Go into them different parts of your mind and do what you imagine. But I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all for all the gifts. I want to thank y'all for all the likes. I want to thank y'all for just being you. You enough. I ain't that man that you had to be extra for. You already came into the world, everything that I needed. You was the right skin tone, whatever that is. Yup. You was the right tone in general. You speak to me accordingly. It doesn't matter if you screaming or whispering. Yup, you was already soft enough, no matter what level in your life you was to a man, you was already soft enough. I don't care if you the most masculine looking butch or you the most soft spoken divine feminine there is. I want you to know you enough for the divine masculine. We gonna always see you as our equal. We gonna always see you as our reflection. We gonna always love you. And I'm speaking for the men who not proud enough. I'm speaking for the men who not brave enough to be proud. I'm speaking for the men who not here. Okay? I'm speaking for your ancestors. I'm speaking for that frequency that you belong on. I love you. And let's get rich.